Okay, so let's talk now about how we're going to run the group in these 6 weeks, how we're going to run these phase 2 groups. So what we're going to do is every group in 6 weeks will complete this series, and it's going to take 2 weeks. So this is week 1 playlist. Next week there's a playlist, and then after that we're going to choose more videos from rednotes.org, and for 4 weeks we're going to go through some of those videos from rednotes.org. Now remember, the phase 1 group is already doing this, but now we're also going to do this so that we've all had 6 weeks of meeting together and learning together. And so this is what that library looks like. There's all kinds of options there, from biblical truth to everyday life to other stuff. So you can pick what you want there. And I'll also want to mention, if you're already meeting as a leadership team, so let's say that that you meet regularly anyway, weekly with your leadership team, and if you're in that boat, you don't have to meet a second time. You don't have to start a second group. You can just simply run the first part of your meeting as a phase 2 group. So for the first part of the meeting, do these videos and do some of those videos from rednotes.org. And then for the second part of your meeting, just run it as usual. And whatever you met for before, you can continue to meet like that again. So you don't have to re-up and do a whole separate group, although you're welcome to if you'd like to. Now here's what the group leader should be doing in this phase 2 group. First of all, the group leader should let the videos do the teaching. Now this is important. I know your group leader is probably pretty smart and could do his own stuff, but the point to this is we want to make this reproducible. So it's important that we let the videos do the teaching and then use the questions at the end of the videos to spark discussion, because one of the things we're going to be learning is, hey, is this reproducible? Could I see another group do this? Could I see more groups launching out of this group that follows this same pattern? That's kind of the whole beauty of the group library. And then the final thing the group leader should do is genuinely commit to discipling the group. So whether you're in the habit of this or not, you really should think about discipling. Now I want you to think of that word for now as pastoring the group. The group leader should really pause, should stop, should think about the needs of the group, make sure that you spend some time praying for each other, whatever that means to disciple. And let me suggest a few things. Going back to Ephesians chapter 4, in verse 15, Paul goes on, he says, we should speak the truth in love so that we can grow up in every way into Christ. So, and then in verse 16, he says, so that because Christ is the one who allows the whole body to grow and be equipped so that it could build itself up in love. And so look at some of those words there, truth and love and growth. And I'm going to put my own words on that. So discipleship is about speaking and learning truth. It's also about being in relationship with one another, where we love one another, like it says in the Bible. And also, discipleship should also be about purpose and having purpose in life. Now, we'll talk more about those 3 things, truth and relationship and purpose, next week as we look at the second videos, the second lesson in our group launch series. But for right now, why don't you just hit pause and talk a little bit about this question in red, and we'll see you in the next video.